What's going on, boys? We are starting our backtesting session for the week we just traded. Yeah, let's get into it. We're starting on Monday on NASDAQ. We're doing NASDAQ first, so yeah. I'm in replay mode. I'm just gonna go through these with y'all. This is our Monday setup, 825. We have this bottom level. These would be my two positions. Targeting this right here because this is a high. Right. So let's just play market, see what happens. Alright. W on NASDAQ. And on this day, I remember I did take this trade, but silly me, silly me. On a Monday, I wanted to target this. I'm not really sure what my head was, man. I'm not. I know I did place, I took it based off this level, which I shouldn't have, because this level is way better. As you can see, we have way more reactions off of it, right? So I did something like this, and I think I just wanted my RR to be better. Completely my fault. I did take this trade, NASDAQ long, and I lost, obviously, right? And I still wasn't break even. Monday made me mad, man. It was really my fault, bro. I was tripping on Monday. But yeah, this should have been a W, and it wasn't. So let me write this right here. W on Monday. All right, let's go to. I need to run some beats for us. Hold on. Fuck that. All right. Let's go to Tuesday, or let's go to Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday, 8/25. Fuck. Bless me. Damn. Excuse me. Bless me. What the fuck did I just say? Okay. Monday. What am I saying, bro? Tuesday. Okay, boom. Tuesday. We have a clear level right here, right? Based off of all these perfect wicks. Right. Our top level is this right here. Okay, so I'm just taking this short if we push past this wick out right here. Yep, and I'm just targeting these lows right here. Yep, right here. And then for longs, same exact story. I'm just taking it once we push past this bearish gap. Alright, so something like this. I want to push past this gap. Right, I want to see price come up into it. And I want to see it invalidated if we get, or sorry, I want to see it invalidated if I want to enter long, because if we invalidate it, then it's no longer important for us to hold structure to the downside. This is kind of a rough target, bro, because me personally, I feel like I'm just targeting this. This did get ran through though. I'm going balls, I'm targeting this. I'm break even at this though, 100 billion% I'm break even right here. I'm targeting the start of this body right here. Yep. See what happens. Market opens. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was 825. So market is opening really close to our level, so I need to see a retrace down to like here. Beautiful. Okay, so we get our retrace. You see this wick touches our green line for a retrace, and then we push past this gap, and then we hit my break even, edge TP, and this is gonna be break even trade. Yeah, break even. W break even. This was a really big, like, kind of like zone right here. We perfectly touched that midpoint. I don't know, bro, if this would have been a W or not. I feel like this would have been a W. It definitely would have been a W, not a break even. So that's another W on NASDAQ for Tuesday. I remember NASDAQ was really good. Yeah, I took this and I won. Yeah. So, I guess my TP was right that day. I fixed my mistake from Monday. Going to Wednesday, Wednesday. Alright. So, this is Wednesday's market open. Boom. Personally, I'm seeing this level right here. Alright, I'm seeing this level because of... hold on, let me think about this. See, bro, these are the days where you have to be careful, right? Because you have a level up here, right, at the very top of this wick, and you definitely have a level right here, right? So, honestly, we're gonna try this. We're just gonna do the midpoint of this, and that's what we're gonna use as our level. So, boom. He puts out. I'm running like this thing. Rock is 70 pips up. There we go. Yeah. All right, and then I'm just taking it up to this high right here, where this next chop is gonna start for me. And then for our lower level, it's pretty obvious where our lower level is. It's right here. I think, right, based off all these wicks, this touch, all this over here, when you get the fucking point. Boom, draw out your push, whatever you want it to be. For NASDAQ, I do 50, represented by this number right here. It's relatively the same in movement as 15 pips on that on US 30. That's why I use it, because US 30 is 15. Right, and then I'm just taking it to, it's rough, man. Kinda gotta take it to here, I feel like. Nah, we're taking this low. I'm break even right here though, okay? I'm break even at this level. I'm willing to take it to this low. This is a significant low. So let's play price, see what happens. W. So market opens, we shit, and we absolutely rip through my TP. And this was Wednesday. I did not take this, actually, but I did, I would have dubbed. I'm starting to notice, guys, when I do these, I'm very just like, here's my level, here's my push, I'm entering if we go here, right? Very simple, very just like robotic, just mechanism. And I'm seeing that like my P&L would have been, or the way I traded would have been a lot better. I would have caught a lot more W's than L's. Because when I'm in the actual markets live, I'm like checking between NASDAQ and US 30, and I'm like thinking, do I like this level or not? When I'm not just looking at it, just like, this is our level. We have valid, like, this is a valid level. I'm gonna take my trade off this level. I need to just dumb it down again. I'm trying to overcomplicate it when I do. This strategy is very fucking simple. You do not need to overcomplicate this strategy. Anyways, going on to Thursday. Right. This is pretty fucking clear. Mink level. Yeah, we've got a level here because of these wicks and then this wick and this wick. Let me zoom in for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Alright, so 50 pips. For me, 50. It's just what I. Okay, stop. And I always do that shit. I always press this. Where the fuck is it? I always press the fucking equal limit, the freaking GAN box. I don't know why. Boom. 50. Boom. Boom. 70 pips. Stop. I'm targeting this right here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Why am I targeting this? Well, because they're swing highs, and if you look at this, it lines up perfectly with the midpoint of this fair value gap. Boom. This is the trade 1.3. If we get it to the downside, what am I taking? Come on, workout. Beautiful. Alright, so taking shorts, if we push down here, rocking that 70 pip stop. Some people might do this. Right, I'm personally going to go over here, see what we have. Okay, we have a huge CME gap. Fuck, is this a CME gap? This is a CME gap. Hold on. I recently learned, boys, a CME gap is a gap that forms on the chart at 5, 6 o'clock. I just gotta change my time. Where is it? Bro, come on, mate. There we are. Yeah, see, so we go from 355 to 5. So this is a CME gap. We're gonna go mink, mink, draw this out. I'm just gonna target the midpoint of this. You know what? No. I need to start doing this, bro. I need to start doing the whole bitch. And I'm just gonna go break even right here. Alright, so. Right, we'll see if this hits. 5.55, bro. I don't really think we had. This level's kind of pussy to me. Like, I'm not really too worried about that level. It's bitch. It's a bitch level. I like this level way more. Okay, so let's just play price. Ooh, so it edged our entry. Market open, and we came all the way down here. I mean, I guess I'm entering if we do anything, right? Boom, I'm in this trade. Realistically, boys, I'm not holding this for 5.6. I mean, we gotta see what happens, right? See what I'm saying with these CME gaps, boys? I'm telling y'all, bro. If you guys have a CME gap on the chart, just like equal highs or lows, equal highs, equal lows, CME gaps have to get filled, bro. They literally have to get fucking filled. Look at how we react off the fill of this too. Beautiful, boys. I would have hit a 5.67. You could have too. NASDAQ, another W. Dude, NASDAQ was fucking gnarly this week, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. If I just dumb it down and I just stick to one index and I literally just trade that, like, I'm like, boom, right? On this day, I remember this day, boys. I was like, but like I kind of like this because like it's like the end of my like range, but like no, bro, it doesn't fucking matter. Where's the level? The level is where we are reacting off of. Boom, 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 boom. What happens? I get a better RR. Boom. It's exactly how I should be doing it. Exactly how you should be doing it too. That's why we do these backtesting sessions. Let's go to Friday. Let's go to Friday. Friday fun day, shall we? Shall we, mate? Shall we? Sorry. Alright, we got... Alright, I kind of like this because it's like in the middle of all this. Or it looks something like this, right? And then you just take the midpoint of that, which is exactly where I had that. So I use that as my level. This top level's kind of fried, fam, I cannot lie. Like, we wicked all the way up here. So we've already taken out these highs. I mean, shit, I feel like that's my top level. If we push past it, you have to be in this trade, you know? Push past it, boom. That would be my trade for Showski. I'd probably just go for like a 1 to 5 because we don't really have any liquidity. Oh shit, we do. Beautiful. I'm taking profit at this level right here. Easy. Easy shmeezy weezy. Boom, ski, 1.35, ski. And then I'm just doing the same thing down here. Right, so let's take our drawing tool. It'll be past these wicks right here, which is what you want to take your trade off. You want price to come down past these wicks and then give you a second push, which is perfect with my pips that I use for my push. Entries right there. Rock that 70 pip stop, tick stop, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I like calling them pips. And then I'm just taking this to my next level, which is right here. So let's see what happens, bruv. Alright, so market opens. We retrace all the way down here. Fill the midpoint of this fair value gap. React all the way up. Close up here. It's pretty obvious where we're going. If we get a second push past this wick, we're in this trade. Okay, we're in this trade now. Break-even point is going to have to be like right here. Yeah, that's a good break-even point. Let's see what happens, boys. Okay, I'd be out of break-even, simply. This trade's definitely going to hit, though, because the way we close. Look at that. That's actually surprising. I can't lie. So, a 1 to 3 didn't hit, but a 1 to 1 hit. I would not take that. If anything, I'm targeting at least these highs right here. And we edged that, so this is definitely break even for me. Break even. Alright, let's go to US 30 ski. US 30 ski! By the way, boys, I hope y'all are doing good, man. I wish I had more viewers so I could actually talk to you guys, but like, fuck, bro. I hope you guys are doing good, man. I really do. I'm trying to make it out the hood here. Alright, US 30 ski. US 30 wordy party ski. Starting on Monday, US 30 ski, let's go over it. Right. So we have. I remember, bro. I'm just gonna. I mean, this is why we're doing this, so I can go over it, right? This was my level on this day, right? You know, silly me didn't see this. Silly me didn't see this, right? So I was willing to take this short. At this level, dude, I was lost, bro. Like, you guys don't understand. I was lost in the sauce, per se, right? This was my entry for this day, right? And dude, I was fixated on these fair value gaps. I remember I was holding to the end of this fair value gap. Because, bro, if you're just looking at this, right, you see this top level, right, and you just see all these fair value gaps you have to fill. It's like, bro, come on, right? We have to fill these. You're completely blanking, not you, but I completely blanked on this very significant level right here, right? Boom. And you're going to see what happens. Another thing that could have told me to not take this trade, this short, was the fact that we broke our level pre-market, right? So pre-market, you can see that we come all the way up here and then we break our level and we close below our level, right? So if I'm going to enter this trade, I'm going to need to see a crazy retrace, right? Like something up to here maybe. And then I'll take a push past that wick and then I'll be in the trade. But still, we have this level, right? And you're going to see what happens. I take this trade and I fucking lose, bro. As you can see, it tags my entry. Reacts perfectly off of this wick. Right, but hold on, let's see if we did get that retrace. Alright, so 829, 830, boom, we go. Candle comes all the way up, miss our retrace part. So if we came past here and then we came back down, it would be valid, right? But it wasn't valid enough of a retrace, I think, in my opinion, and I think it was just the fact that we closed below our level so hard. Like, this just does not look good. Like, bad trade, bro. A really bad trade on me. Yeah, what the fuck is this, bro? You do not, this is what you want to be the farthest away from, bro, is these gay little pre-market breaks, right? So I get faked out on this. You would have not been faked out because you would have used this level, right? And you would have targeted this right here. Boom. Beautiful trade right here. Beautiful. Right, so we have to look at where our top level is. This is kind of fucked, man, because, like, we have a lot going on, bro. I can't lie. Let me look at this. This is our top level. Simply just because we have all the, I'm going to put it right here so we can get that wick too. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5, kind of 6, right? You can just see like we're touching in this zone right here, right? You can do this. And then, yeah, I'm taking these longs. If we push past these wicks, 15 pips is what I'm just using just as default. I like to see how this works, right? And then I'm rocking that 20 pip stop. And then ski, like, look at all this we have to fill. I was tunnel visioning on this, boys. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I'm trying to find a next level, probably right here, because of this right here. I'll show you. Mink. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So just like generate just like the next level, right? The next significant level. So, and then we're going to play price. You guys already know what happens. Boom. I am going break even right here. Break even. And this trade hit. So, I know my friend Zach, my trading partner, this is what he did. He saw this level right here, and yes, this is a level, guys. Honestly, this looks better, I can't lie. Right, boom, 15 pips. You just take it once you push past this fair value gap right here. Your trade will look something like this, and you're targeting, fuck. You could have targeted this and got like a 1 to 2. So honestly, I don't know, man. I don't like this. Is this a significant enough level? Yes, it is. See, I'm simply overthinking it again, boys. Look, this is a significant enough level. If anything, it's better than this level. I'm tripping, boys. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we'll give it the max 6. Right, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is more significant, literally just by natural law, right? This would have hit 1.2. This is definitely a W. Alright, Tuesday, schmooze day. Tuesday, smooth day. My game, we lit. I'm so down. Alright, this is Tuesday. Right, we have a clear level right here. Yep, right here. Based off of all these wicks and these touches and this close right here and this right here. Bottom level is it's this right here. Alright, so you see this touch right here, you see these two touches, this touch, these two big wick outs, this touch right here, this touch, touch, wick. You're probably seeing this down here, which this is definitely a level, I can't lie. No, this is for sure a level. And this trade probably won't work, right, if I take this. Yeah, see, like that's not very... Fuck, bro, I hate trades like these, bro, I hate them. Don't overcomplicate it though, Colin, remember that shit. Do not overcomplicate this shit. We're gonna take it if we get a push past this. Rocking that 20 pip stop. Here we can go for 25. Alright, just because I want to see that happen. I'm really just targeting, I mean, I really can only really target, I'm going to target this right here. 1.28, I'm going to go break even once we touch this high. Once we touch this high, actually. Yeah. And then these shorts, I hate them. I really do, I hate them. Because we've got this good level in the middle here. And then we've got this down here, bro. Oh, I don't like it. I'm not taking that, man. I'm taking this personally. This is our bottom level, truly. Taking it down to this low. I'll do this. I'll go for 2 to 2. 2 to 2 is plenty, bro. I shouldn't be taking anything more than 2 to 2 on myself. Alright. You can really just get rid of this level. Yeah. Let's see what happens, boys. Alright, TP hit. I want to see if we get these shorts. I want to see what happens. No. Alright, so that was a W on Tuesday for US Turkey Ski. Sorry. Alright. Wednesday. Boom. Boom. Wednesday. Oh, this is ugly. I remember this day. This day was so fucking ugly. Alright, you have your level. See, bro, like, it's so dirty, bro. I hate it. Truly, I hate it. Yeah, that's your top level. Boom, bottom level. Some people are gonna do this. Some people are gonna do this. Some people are gonna do this, you know? So it's kind of just one of those box levels, right? And again, we can try this again, you know? So I'd say it starts right here, and it just ends where this ends, right? Which is exactly where we should have put it. Boom, in the middle, ski right. You get a push past this. You're in this motherfucker. You're targeting this next level, truly. Next little level ski right here. Truly our level's right here, right? But I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. I'm taking it to here. I'm break even right there, though. That's my break even. And then we take these shorts down here. Boom, 20 pips. I think I just want to start rocking 22. Just as like base. I don't know. No. Alright. Taking this 1.4. End of this little wick out right here. See what happens. Oh god. That's an L. 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 Damn. That is a little L ski. I can't lie. Hold on. Let's look at where price opened. So we have this right here. This little level we're not little level. This is a significant level. I don't know though, bro. What did I take on this day? US 30 longs. I guess I missed these shorts, but I don't know, bro. This is fucked. How did I not see this? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, so this truly should have been my bottom level. 15 pips. Right, the market is opening in the middle of our zone, which is very good. And I'm just targeting the midpoint of this fair value gap. Boom, I'm going break even once we hit this fair value gap. Alright, see, so that hit. Alright, so this is how I should have played this day. I need to mark this day. I need to go back and look at what other people did because I truly think that we should have used this level because it's our closest significant level. You want to use your closest significant level. Yes, this is a good level, yes. But this is also a level. I don't know, man, honestly. I don't fucking know, bro. This does make sense, though. I'm gonna call this a W, honestly. I don't know, dude. That's gotta be a W, right? Like, that just makes sense. Alright, we break past that level. Definitely a risky trade. But I mean, it hit. It's still a W. I can't not say it's a W. Alright, let's go to 18. No, let's go to 19 now. Thursday on US 30. Alright, this is pretty obvious. Level ski. Level ski. Boom, I'm taking it to these equal highs right here. Schmeezy, weezy, geezy. And then for these shorts. Good boy. Oh yeah. And I'm really just taking it so right there, honestly. I'll go break even once we hit this low. What's the RR on this though? We're going for 1.5 ski. We'll be break even at that though. Let's see what happens on Thursday, US 30. Okay. Market opens, we come down, we touch our bottom level, we react up a little bit off of it. See if we break it. Boom, so we broke it, we came down, tagged our entry, and we shat to our CP, W. Like, you see what I'm saying when I just make this shit that fucking simple, bro? Like, I'm not like, oh, I like this, or I like this. No, our level is clearly right fucking here. Because it's the majority of where our wicks are. And it's the closest. Such a dub. Dude, look at his fucking price, bro. Like, I should have done way better than what I did, bro. I cannot lie. Cannot lie. I'm not upset with my performance this week, but I definitely should have done better, and I will do better. Next week, I'm gonna go into that bitch simple as fuck. I'm gonna place my levels like how I do, and I'm not gonna overthink shit. Alright, Friday. Our level's pretty damn clear. It's definitely right there. No, it's right here. I swear I got me turned. This one got me geeked. This one got you going on. Bitch, I'm rolling and I'm Greek. I'm targeting the start of this right here. Boom. Just gonna target the start of this little fat value gap. I am going to go break even once we touch this right here. Yep. The top level's kind of fried on this, bro, because, like, what the fuck? It's pretty much just like, it's fried. I wouldn't even take these long. I'd take these longs not even off the level, bro. I'd take them off like a smart money concept. Let's see what happens. If we retrace down and do this little gap right here, and then we go back up, maybe I'll take longs, but like, or if we go down here, take this gap and go up, we'll see what happens. So that's a break even. So we touch this, right? You know, this would be a long right here, deadass. If you were a bot. Nah, I'm playing. Let's just see how this works, though. We didn't really sweep out any liquid, though. I mean, we did, but, like, it's weak. Let's see if your trade would have smacked, buddy. Oh, you got a little bit of hope. And then it went poo-poo. So, yeah. This is a break-even day as well. So yeah, holy shit. This was a really good week, bro. And I did a lot worse than I should have. It's okay though, man. It truly is okay. I can't be mad at myself. I just have to understand that I just have to do better. You know, we still did good on this week, but we didn't do as good as we could have, and that's the problem, right? You need to learn how to maximize your wins, minimize your losses. I think the main thing I learned from this week was don't overthink your levels. Did I just fuck up the camera? I low-key did. Damn. Hold on. Dude. Is this shit good, bro? What is going on? Like this blurry shit over here. I'll fix it later. Alright, boys. But yeah, I mean, the main thing I really learned from this, I just don't need to overthink shit. I just need to place my significant level where we're closest to our open. And I just need to take that. Even if we have, right? So, I think it was Monday on US 30. We had that level that I was using, but then we had that pre-market break. Look, I'll show you, right? So, if you're saying, well, Colin, if you do that every single time, you'll probably get faked out a lot. Like, for instance, on Monday, Colin, when you use your closest level, which I did use my closest level, and I lost, and I used my closest significant level, but I lost, right? So, we had this level that I was playing off of, right? But what happens pre-market? You get this pre-market break. So it completely just invalidates the level, right? The level is boof now. So you don't take it, right? However, on days like Thursday, for instance, I think it was Thursday. Yeah, so on days like Thursday, right, when you have this, and you have this level, right? And you have this level, and you also have this level down here, right? What's our more significant one? This one, and it's closer, right? So you just take this, boom. And boom. You know, I think it was Wednesday the day I was really trying to show you guys. Hold on. Ah, yes. This was it. Okay, so. Like for me. I'm using this. And then down here's where it gets sketch, right? You're thinking this level right, but if you take your trade off that level, you lose, right? Where do we have another level? Right here. And it's just as significant, right? It's just as significant. So if you take your short based off that level, you win your trade. If you take it off this level, you don't. So I think the biggest thing is finding the closest significant level. And notice how on this day we didn't have any pre-market break. Notice what we're doing in price at 825, right? 825, there's nothing. What do? We come down and confirm this is our level actually. Look at that, boys. We come down, we confirm this is our level at 825, confirm this is our top level, and then we shit. Boom! Through this level, we don't give a fuck about that level. Why? Because this level's better. We're breaking this level. We're not breaking this level. We're breaking this level. Because we didn't have a pre-market break. So yeah, that's it, boys. I'll catch y'all next week when we have some trade recaps. Hope you guys are doing good. Stay blessed. God loves you guys. Peace out.